Good morning, folks. Welcome back to another Saturday morning stream. We're going to be doing some more Kerbal today, of course, because we still have a career to finish up. So let's get into that. We're starting a few minutes early here so we could just kind of peruse our situation and see what we're going to be doing today. Let's resume a save. Let's resume the stream save. All right, let's see where we're at. I think we left off with the Indigo Voyage almost back, almost on its way back. I think it had maybe a year left or so left. We do want to quickly check our missions, make sure that we don't have anything active that's about to fail. 25 years, never. 1,000 years, 10 years, 4 years, and 3 years. Dres, we launched something out towards Dres. I think it's on course, so we're going to go check on that in a minute. And we have our high-resolution scans of Ike that are still not getting complete. Are they actually happening? They are not happening at all. So we need to go out and check on that satellite. Probably bump its orbit up a little bit more so that it can get those high-resolution scans. Okay, so let's head out of there. Let's take care of that real quick, since that's not a mission critical for today. And we started a little early and wait for people to filter in. And while we do that, we'll just take care of a couple little things. Now, I just got to find that satellite that we have around Ike. And fortunately, I named it. I renamed it last time, so we can find it pretty easy. Not too bad. Now, I believe the problem here... Yes, and we are even looking at the correct altimetry thing here. I popped open. I must have been looking at this last and not closed it. But we need the high altitude altimetry. See, we have no color. The black and white means that we only have low resolution altimetry. It'll start getting some color to it when we get the high resolution altimetry. Let's make sure we're at the right body. Yes, we are. We can close that now, though, because we know we're not at nearly high enough altitude to get those scans. And we figured out that I think it was like 600 meters was like the minimum for those scans to even start. So I'm a little concerned that I'm going to go outside of the influence of Ike if I go that high. But we'll give it a try. Let's try to bump our orbit up. Our SAS is on. What is up? We don't have any probe control right now. That's interesting. Is that because we have no battery? It is because we have no battery. Oh, okay. Not sure how we're going to fix that issue. And it's probably because that scan is going and I can't turn it off because power is a problem. Yeah, hey, we definitely want to we might want to modify this blueprint and put some RTGs in that in here somewhere. Put some RTGs in there. Maybe we can avoid having this issue. Although this would not be an issue if we had not lost the solar panels off of this thing. Is it? If you recall, when we released this from its transfer vessel, it just destroyed all of its solar panels, and it was really weird. And I probably should have reverted that particular thing, but we rolled with it, and now this is the situation we are in now, lacking power to be able to complete the mission, or you know, in any timely manner anyway. And unfortunately, because we have no power and that scan is attempting to go, I'm not going to be able to do anything with this at the moment. So let's just ignore it for today, I guess. And hope that we can get back to it at some point and we'll be able to control it. Because, yeah, what's going to have to happen is it's going to have to register that we don't want... It's going to have to get some power. And to get that power, I think we got to shut that down. Because there's nothing else running, right? There's nothing else running. That's broken. That's not operating. I don't think that's even attempting to operate. Okay, so I mean, the only other thing would be to like hibernate if we could, but we can't. Again, can't control because we don't have any power or yeah. Okay, back to we can't do anything here, so we might as well go back to Space Center. We can look at it and ponder if we're going to actually complete it, but there's no point in staring at it because there's just nothing we can do at the moment. Now, we have had luck in the past with that regaining power. I'm not sure how I managed to do it last time. I think it just kind of did it by itself. Anyway, the focus of today's stream is going to be getting our Gemini. Let me check on chat here real quick. I think Dres does exist. Do you have a time warp on? No, I don't have any time warp on. Space station close to the sun. All other electrical items. I'm going to blow up. Yep. Get a little too close to the sun. Things start to get warm. Can't imagine why. It's a big ball of burning hydrogen. Let's see. We were about to... Well, let's check on where the Gemini... Or not the Gemini is. We know where the Gemini is, and it's just in Kerbal orbit. Right? That's where Gemini is at. I mean, we could send it out to Minmus, but we don't know for sure that the... Let's find it here. It's here somewhere. I still got to clean up all these beams that I left in orbit. Somewhere, Project Jester Probe. Oh my god, I've got so many things to clean up. So many things to clean up here. Moon-based ship? What? Landed on the moon? Oh yeah, that's the probe we sent up. There's a... Well, maybe. I don't know what that is. But there's a moon-based ship. I'm curious now. I've been playing this save quite a bit. We started this back in September. I want to say September. Might have even been earlier than that we started this career. And we've had quite a few streams. So, what? There's a ship here with a Kerbal. What? Did I leave Chad out here this whole time? I did. Chad lives on the moon. I forgot about this. Oh, hey Chad, how you doing, buddy? You've been out here a while, I know. He's going stir crazy, I bet. Yeah, I forgot about this. We have a moon base with an actual Kerbal there and everything. Cool. With enough fuel to come back. Interesting. I could totally bring Chad back. He kind of looks like he'd like to come back. I'm not sure. This is interesting. I did not realize I had this here. Well, cool. And it looks like I've even gone to the trouble of adjusting all these legs so this set's nice and level. So I think it's meant to be a permanent fixture. Chad, I think you're meant to live here forever. So sorry, buddy, but you gotta stay. You gotta stay. I don't know if there's anything I can do while I'm here, since he's an engineer. He can't really redo any of these things, and I probably have already got all this data and sent it back. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, there's definitely nothing here that I haven't already done. Oh, wow. Resource analysis performed. Okay, cool. I'm not sure how that affects us. I think it does actually matter. What is first steps? Oh, that's another flag that's on the moon. Cool. Okay, I think that we've looked at this long enough. We do have quite a few things orbiting the moon. What is this that is leaving? What is that? Wait, is that our... I think that's our mission to Dres. We should rename... Oh, target Dres. Yep, okay. We should rename this to make sure that we remember what it is. Where? Nope, did I not click the right object? There we go. No, that's still not it. Zoom in a little bit. Maybe I can click the right thing here. There it is. Rename vessel. Lander. Okay. Scansat Gen 3 Dres. I'll just add Dres. We don't need the plus lander in there anymore. We just know that we're going to Dres. We have a lander. We know that. We'll rename the lander when we decouple it. And hopefully that'll be able to land on Dres. We have no test of that at all. We really have no idea if it's going to work. But we should have some alarms set. Let's double check to make sure we have some alarms set. We have a maneuver in a few years. What is that? Let's just switch to that and see what it is, because I think that is... I think that's... yes, that is the Indigo Voyage's maneuver that we need to do to get back in a few years. Okay, so we do have 2 years to complete before we can even make that rendezvous, it would seem. So yeah, so that rendezvous is in like 3 years, maneuvers in 2 years. And that is fine. Let's just double check our... I think I had... Didn't I have something that was going to expire within 2 years, though? Let's go double check that, because I'm pretty sure I remember one of them being like close to 2 years or 3. It was close. I think it was the rescue. So we might have to send a quick rescue mission up to grab that guy so that we don't fail it. Just quickly click through these again. Which one was it? 4 years and 3 years. 4 years. Rescues 10 years? Oh, I guess we don't really have anything to worry about. Other than a scan of Ike. And we can't do the scan of Dres till we actually get there, so there's no point in worrying about that. What we probably should do is go figure out our maneuver for the Dres mission. Yeah, let's go figure out our maneuver for the Dres mission. Where are you at? The Dres mission should have been like the last launch right here, yes. Did we have a maneuver? It looked like we might have had a maneuver for it already. I just maybe didn't set an alarm for it? Is that the case? Is that what's going on here? We have a maneuver. We do have a maneuver. Okay. And does that maneuver get us to an... Oh, it does. That maneuver even gets us to an intercept of the Dres. Oh, it's a double maneuver. Okay. We got 2 maneuvers to execute. One of them is in 13 days. I think that we can go ahead and just warp to that. All right, let's take care of this mission, because it seems like this is where we have to focus. We got 2 years to worry about the other one. Let's just get up to this next maneuver. This is going to be a big burn here that we got to do in 13 days. And it's probably going to be a prograde, so probably want to start turning around as soon as we drop out of warp here. Now, thankfully, all these satellite dishes and antennas I got on this should mean that we don't have any problem with communication the entire way to Dres. The only thing I'm a little concerned about is maybe power. Although I think we put RTGs on. You know what else I'm a little concerned about is Oh, I did. Okay, I did. I fixed it. All right. I couldn't remember if I had saved and recalculated this whole I couldn't remember if I fixed the lander. And the lander was a problem because it needed that thing right there. That control wheel was what we really could have used in one of the previous landing attempts on one of the other planets we sent this thing to. But we fixed it and saved it, so well, that's good. It should be good to go. It should have all the corrections made to it. It should be our most recent version is basically what I'm trying to get at. And we've got a 5-minute... I guess we better start burning. We've got a 5-minute burn time here. Yeah, because we got to change out of orbit a lot. Unfortunately, we loaded this up with nuclear engines. I should have did like some kind of staging with it instead of just big burn, big old 4-engine. Yeah, it's okay. It's our first nuclear powered. It's our first nuclear powered interplanetary transfer stage, so I think it'll be all right. Now, where are we? Where is our actual orbit line? It's the blue one. Kind of got to watch that. really don't gotta watch it much because it's just gonna take a long time. I should probably do some physics warps. Should be safe here. Yeah, pretty safe. Nothing out here to affect, and this has a lot of space tape, so it's pretty solid. Pretty solid. There we go. We're getting up there. I'll take the physics warp off once we get a lot closer to our destination orbit or destination. Well, once we execute the maneuver, or close to executing the maneuver, we'll slow down this physics warp. Be a little more precise. Because we do have a second maneuver, and if we don't get this first one very precise, our second maneuver is not going to be valid. And we want to keep validity to that second maneuver because that's going to give us our intercept. You can see my blue dots drifting off just a little as we get down to the final bit of... So I'm going to try to see if I can't stay on blue dot just for that last little bit. 80, and now it's drifting the other way. Got to kind of chase it. 40. Really want this maneuver to be precise. Not cap locks, shift. There we go. Going for super precision here. Lowest thruster setting, chasing that blue dot. Trying to get 1 or less right here. And we'll be happy with 1 or less. Almost there. Chase that blue dot. Chase it. Okay, well, almost to 1. Almost to 1. We'll chase that blue dot. Ooh. There we go, 0.4. Okay, now let's make sure our second maneuver is still valid. It looks like it. So to do that, I'm going to focus on Drez and look at this. That's actually pretty good. That's a pretty good encounter because we're actually coming across mostly polar there, so we don't need to adjust our second maneuver at all. Now, node in 216 days, which means that maneuver is going to be before our other maneuver that we need to worry about for that, so we might as well just focus on this Drez mission really at the moment and get it out of the way. Hey there, let's check out double. So hey Twitchy, how's it going? Good morning. Good morning. I got the app so I can chat on the go. Nice. Excellent. I love it. Yeah, you can watch on the train or your commute or presuming you're not driving. I assume you're not driving. Anyway, that's awesome. But, okay, hang on. Let us read back a little bit so I can catch up with the conversation here real quick. This ration, he rations out... His rations ran out years ago, and he's been surviving on fungus growth that started from planting his toenail clippings. Yes, I love it. Oh, that's good backstory for Chad. What should I do? Give me a KSP challenge. Oh, did Twitchy give you a KSP challenge? Because Twitchy is really good at giving KSP challenges. Most of what I'm doing here is Twitchy's KSP challenges. Hey, Twitchy. What should I put on the planet, the moon? Well, you definitely should put a rover. It should be an unmanned rover, of course. And you should have some satellites to be able to communicate with that rover. Definitely. Put a statue of glorious leader, of course. Well, that's always an option as well. But anyway, now that I've caught up with chat, we can go ahead and get to that next maneuver. Oh, goodness. What is that next maneuver? Where is that next maneuver? What is the next maneuver? There it is, right there. That's our next maneuver. It is in 216 days. We don't have anything else to do in those 216 days, so we might as well just go ahead and warp to it. Oh, goodness. This is a long warp. I'm going to just hit a quick save mid-warp. Why not? I don't think that there's any reason I would ever need to use that one, but let's just have our quick save point there for now. Yeah, one of these days we're going to go out and get one of those meteors and bring it back. Maybe that'll be like the final mission of the Indigo Voyage. When it returns to Kerbal, it will return triumphantly with a meteor in tow. That would be kind of cool. Wouldn't it? Okay, so we need to get on target. Find our blue dot here. I'm pretty sure that it is... I don't remember if it's normal or anti-normal, so I'm just going to wait until we're closer to the dot so I can see what I'm clicking on. Is that normal? Okay. Now, what we really want to watch is this. We want to see our yeah. We need that intercept. Alright, so let's just fire up the engines here. We're already close to the node, close enough to the node anyway, to make this work. Alright, so we are there. Oh, I see. We're bringing our... Yeah, we're bringing our orbit way up because, yeah, we were way off of the... well, I mean, Dres's is kind of a little bit weird orbit compared to Kerbal. I mean, it's definitely not on the same plane. So now we're trying to match that plane before we get there so we can actually intercept it. Or encounter it, that is. Is that the right terms? Twitch, you will correct me. Maybe. What random twist should I put on my what random twist should my rover have? Well, definitely don't forget that you need to have some sort of SAS unit on it, some kind of reaction wheels. This is a really good idea if you ever want to flip it back over if it gets rolled. Unless you have like the extra stuff from one of the DLCs, you know, the hinges and stuff like that. I don't have any of that, so I am rolling over to try and get back on my blue dot here to finish this maneuver up because I realize we're just starting to get off a bit of the maneuver. Probably want to be somewhat precise, and I need to like scroll way in so I can actually see when we're getting close. That should be super close right now. Come on, follow that blue dot. Chase the blue dot. Chase it. Oh, that was this last little bit, man. Are we over? I don't see my Oh! There, I see my intercept. Oh, let's... Oh, I see why. It's fighting me trying to go back to normal. Let's turn the stability assist on instead of the try to get me to the normal position, and then, yeah. Now I should be able to follow the rest of this blue dot out to creep that in just a little bit more. I really want to creep that in more. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Right to a polar orbit. Right there. Right there. Kill that. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Add a maneuver, and we're going to get into... No. Maneuver. Here. Come on. Wade. Come on. What the... Am I going the wrong way here? Like, can we not get into an orbit of Dres? Is this not a thing we can do? Did I do that wrong? No. So, add a maneuver. We need to like... What's going on here? Why is this not... This would be like orbit, right? Okay, so I'm doing something wrong. Let's get rid of that. Okay. So I would be going this way, right? Or would I be coming from this? Oh, I think I was putting it in backwards, right? What's... What's wrong here? Something's wrong here. I don't get it. I'm got my encounter with Drez, but somehow I can't get it to add a maneuver to retrograde. I don't get it. What is up with that? Oh, I'm going to have a small helicopter with my rover. Oh, that would be cool. See, I can't do helicopters because I don't have the add-ons for it. Well, I mean, I guess you could with like a thruster or whatever, but like I don't have helicopter. Well, I mean, you could using the right aerodynamic parts and something that spins, and yeah, I suppose you could make a helicopter with vanilla parts. It's possible. I've never tried it. Maybe that'll be something to try in the future, but I'm not sure what's up with this. What is up with this? Why are we not able to, like... Are we going in the opposite? Oh. Wait, no, that's right. No, we're good. There, it's going that way. We're going that way. I don't... Okay. I'm gonna... Nah, maybe I have both discs. You leave at the circlet. You leave at the circlet. Okay, that's the leave. Oh yeah, it does say escape there, doesn't it? So this would be to get us into an orbit. Oh, whoa. There it was. It just... Oh, okay. I went past it earlier so fast I just didn't even see it. That was the problem. Okay. Well, that's not bad. We can do that. We can definitely do that. But that's the orbit we want to get. So we need to warp to about here. I'm going to add a maneuver. Oh, well, no. Cancel that. That's just... Okay, you know what? Quick save. Right? Quick save. I'll warp here. Let's see what happens. This is going to be a whole lot of time pass. Whole lot of time pass. Are we okay for our other maneuver? What? No. Yes, barely. Okay, so that's... You're good. I am a little concerned. We're flashing in and out of control here. It seems to be communication things. I wonder if there's any extra antennas that I could extend. Alright, can we, let's stop the warp here for a second. Oops, I guess we probably want to stop where we actually have control. So I need to warp ahead to a point where we have some control. Come on, oh, there we go. There's a tiny bit of control. And then I'm just going to extend this antenna to hopefully give us a little extra bandwidth. I don't think there's any other retracted antennas on here. Everything else is pretty much a dish that's active all the time. So I don't think we have any other... I mean, that's all I can do to extend my radio communications. We're not out of... No, electrical charge is fine. Let's see where we are actually at. We are over... right there. We're getting there. We are getting there. Okay, so let's check chat real quick. It's going to be like a rover NASA sent in the 2020 to Mars. Yeah, definitely. That sounds cool. I believe that the Making History DLC even has all the parts that allow you to pretty much duplicate that probe to Mars. Twitchy would know more about that. Like I said, I don't have any of the DLCs, sadly. Let's go ahead and keep that warp going towards our destination because, yeah, we need to get this done. We need to get things happening today. I've had Rendezvous Minmus as my title for 3 streams today, so we really got to get... This is the third one. We really got to get it done today. I'd rather not have a part 4. Rather not have a part 4 to this. That communications is making me a little nervous, though. I mean, look at how spotty that is. Although, it does look like Kerbin is coming around closer, so it will be at a closer... Well, it actually looks like we have a pretty good chance of having communication. Yeah, as long as we have that communication right when we enter the Dres. Or, well, yeah, I'm a little concerned. It's fading in and out, but it doesn't seem to be going all the way away, although Kerbin is now getting further, and that is not good. But though there is a Duna relay right there that might be able to patch us in if we get too far. Oh, hello, Duna. Oh, I think it's time to slow down here. We are super close to Dres. Oh, this is scary. A little concerned about the communication situation. Got a red line to Duna, which is then relaying to Kerbin. Okay. Well, I mean, if it gets us communication, it gets us communication. So I guess I can't complain too much. But I was really hoping Kerbin would be back over here when we were doing this intercept. But is what it is. Is what it is. All right. Well, let's see if we can spot Dres. See if we can spot... Probably not. It's our target. It should have like a little... I guess it wouldn't have... Okay, there's the... Oof. Is that it? Is it that little... No, that's probably Duna. That might be Dres. Oh, there it is. I bet that's it right there. All right, let's I want to set a warp, but I want to set the warp to like here, warp here. All right, let's watch that because I think that's Dres over there. And that should be Duna over there. I think that might be Kerbin over way, or no, that's Eve. And that should be Kerbin right there. Yeah, that's definitely Dres. Because yeah, that's our target. We're still pretty high over it. You can barely see it down there. But yeah, we're in the orbit. Okay, I'm gonna. Man, I hate to go up to there just in case I won't have communication. I'm gonna go a little bit shy of it just in case communication's a problem. Oh yeah, it's jumping around. Ugh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It makes me nervous. Like, am I gonna have communication when we need to make this maneuver? Okay. Retrograde. I think we need to make this maneuver very early. Yeah, because look, we got a 7-minute burn here. We're going to burn out our entire transfer stage. The nuclear engines are probably going to end up going off into a solar orbit as a piece of trash, unfortunately. I don't think I'm going to be able to bring them down onto Dres. I don't think they have quite enough thrust left in them. Although we are in orbit of Dres, we got a ton of science we can do. Deploy all. Do it. All right. Yeah, I don't see any reason why we shouldn't just go ahead and transmit all this good science from... Yes. Good science from Dres. Oh, well, yeah, it's fine. We'll do one in orbit. We'll save the second goo for the surface just in case we make it down there. And now there's no experiments available. Cool. We got a bunch of science there. Okay. Bunch of science is good. Oh, we're ready to actually, we are retrograde. Yes, we are retrograde. We are, I mean, it looks okay. Let's fire up these engines. It says we're retrograde. We got a long burn, so... Oh! We're doing something. Definitely changing our orbit. Slowly. Now, the idea is to get this thing into a 700K polar orbit. And then, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen with just these nuclear thrusters. I think we're going to have to use our Helicopter. Rover with a helicopter, yes. This is not a rover with a helicopter. This is just a rover with like a base station that lands with it. That's the idea anyway. But yeah, I can't. I mean, I suppose there's like some way I could probably do a vanilla helicopter, but they don't generally work out that well. Alright, well. Communication is a red line. Hey, we're bouncing through the Indigo Voyage. That's cool. You know, technically the Indigo Voyage is in charge of this. Relaying all the commands. And let's see what we're doing orbit-wise. No. Yeah, no, still leaving orbit with this. We gotta like keep burning. Keep burning. I'm debating on if I want to use the satellite's thrust to slow this down any, or if I want to release this and let it go before I use the satellite to get into the proper polar orbit or whatever. We'll see. I guess it depends on how much fuel I actually have left when the transfer stage runs out. But yeah, it's only got 700 left in it, and we got 1,300 to go, so 1,400 to go. So we're gonna need another 800 out of our satellite thrust. Yeah, it should be all right. But yeah, that's about to run out. We'll see, like I said, we'll see where we're at then. I'm pretty sure that's not even going to get us into an orbit of any kind. Which is why I think this transfer stage is going to end up being solar orbit trash. Sadly. Sadly. Oh, that's interesting. Little re-encounter there. Interesting. Almost. I can see the line starting to bend a little bit. That's good. But we might as well get ready to release this radial in. I'm going to go radial in as soon as this runs out, so I can release it and not be on a collision course. Radial in. I want to make sure that, no, that is definitely not what I want to happen next. Is that the next stage? Yes, it is. Is that the right? Yes, it is. Okay. Retrograde. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Okay. Because suddenly I don't have very much left. Enable the crossfeed. I'm going to use up some of this fuel too. I should be using this engine to get to this orbit, but this does have better ISP. I don't know if it's going to get us there before we leave orbit. We should be alright. At least the burn time's not red now, so we do have enough fuel to complete the maneuver. At least according the computer thinks so. Okay, while that's burning, let me check on chat. Trash? What? Who? Planet? Haynes? Obviously, Moho. Whether to separate or not, I like. So I'm not dragging dead engines. Yes. Well, we're not dragging dead engines at the moment. You have both DLCs, that's good. Whether to separate or not. Okay. Yep, ScanSat, Dres debris. That's definitely going to be debris. Yeah, I'd rather have the satellite in orbit than the lander on the ground. So that's the primary focus of it. I mean, if we don't get the satellite, there ain't no point in the lander. Kind of. So that's why I've enabled the fuel transfer here, so we can use up this fuel as well as this fuel. And it is actually sucking the fuel out of here priority. So maybe what I'll do is when I get down to 50% of the fuel in there, we might switch back. There's also, like I said, there's also the possibility of me just releasing this probe and letting the probe do its thing and letting the individual engines do their thing separately. But I think the ISP is better on this little tiny thing. So it's probably better to do the orbit insertion with that for the fuel efficiency. I don't know. Am I thinking about this right? Do I have this in my head correctly, guys? Okay, but I only know how to get to the moon. Well, if you know how to get to the moon, you can get to Minmus. Minmus is one of the best places to have a rover, in my opinion, because it's pretty easy to move around. Not super likely that you're gonna have a problem because of gravity. You might have a problem because of speed across the surface and, breaking up or crashing and things. I mean, there's still got a lot of fuel left. See, what's half of 360? Would that be 230? No. 180. 180. So, yeah, I think when we're down to about 50%, I'm going to disable the cross feed so that we can use this fuel for the rest. Although, let's just do a little physics warp here to kind of make this happen a little bit faster. Because I'm sure you guys are getting bored watching this satellite. Or, well, whatever this is. This vessel combination thing. What'd I say? 180. And we will disable the cross feed now. Oh, that was kind of cool. Jumped back up to 600. Oh, yeah, we're going to have enough to get our maneuver in. That's good. Like I said, I don't know if we're going to have enough to make the lander happen, but if we don't get the satellite in orbit, it doesn't matter. Looks like we might even have enough to get down to a proper orbit for scanning, too. That'd be great. Almost there. Oh, watching that bend. Watch that line bend around that planet. That's what we want. Wrap it around it and give it a nice hug. Come on. All the way around. Make a circle. There we go. Oh, hey. That's good. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, we can kill that maneuver now. Don't need that. We're in orbit. This is super good. Super good. Yeah, I don't know here. Do I use more fuel to bring this lower out of the satellite or not? That's the question. I mean, we really need to get this down to like 700k. Well, this down to 700k, this down to about 300k. It'd probably be smart to do the high altitude first and then drop down and do the rest. That way, yeah, that would be the smart way to go. F5. Okay, guys. I really need your help here. Here's the question. Let's see what we got. I really need your help. Do I have the MUN? I don't have problems with my helicopter. Yeah, no, helicopter isn't going to work on the MUN or Minmus. By the way, you'd have to be on Eve, Duna, or Lathe. I believe those are the three with atmospheres that can where a helicopter could work. Lee and Twitchy can correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so but guys, do I split right now and then try to land a lander and use the remaining fuel in the thing to get down to an orbit, or do I try to use the remaining fuel in the thing to bring the whole thing down to the orbit and then release the lander to use the remaining fuel to land? Oh, this is a big question. Do I have enough fuel in this? You know what? We can now extend these solar panels. I don't think I have a button for this, so I just have to do it manually. But yeah, those can be extended now. We won't have a problem. Ah, do I split now or do I wait? Do I split now or do I wait? That's the question. As long as there's enough fuel for the lander to boom, then we'll be happy. I don't... See, that's the question. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to have enough to land at the moment. You know what? All right. Split or no split? Vote now. I'm going to give you a few seconds. Going to give you a few seconds to think about it. Wait for the stream, lag to catch up and stuff. While we, oh, actually, maybe I scroll out a little bit. Just to kind of give you the majestic view of the satellite attached to the lander. Do we split it right now, or do we take it down to orbit and then split? That's the question. Split now or no? Yes, he's got... Okay. Nox having some kabooms. Kerbooms. Gotta get some kerbooms today. We will probably have some kerbooms. When I try to bring this lander down on Dres, there's probably going to be a kaboom. I mean, just in all seriousness, I have no expectation of succeeding that portion of the mission. But like I said, if I don't get to satellite orbit, I'm going to be super sad. I'm going to cry. Wait, we really have no opinion on whether to split now or not. It's really kind of going to be up to me, isn't it? It's just going to ultimately be my choice. It's going to be ultimately my choice, probably. Okay, so. It's a pretty high orbit. But this fuel would last a lot longer if we got rid of this weight. We got some fuel there. Some fuel there. Or I could use this fuel to bring it down some more. Bring them both down. Because they both got to come down. Right? They both have to come down. So if I use this fuel Now, okay, yeah, that's what to do. That's what to do. Re-enable this crossfeed. Right? Re-enable this crossfeed. Warp up to the periaps and go retrograde. We already set for that. Okay, that's good. Nothing new we can do yet. Down then split. Yeah, that seems to be what I'm thinking too. Knock down then split. Also, I'm thinking use this fuel to take us down because this is the priority mission. This is not. So if we use this up and don't have it, it's not that big of a deal. We'll still be able to complete priority mission. Wow, that's some interesting bouncing in there we had going on there for a minute. Alright, swinging around to retrograde. And firing up that engine again. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. That's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. That's actually probably the smart move that we decided collectively to do. Alright, so I want this one down 700. Bring that periaps right down to 700. And it's a little lower. I don't need it to be any higher than 700. I need it to be higher than 600, but lower than 700. That'll do, because when I get around to here, yep, we're going to warp around to there. And that did not even use that much of that fuel. Okay, that was a smart move. I think this is a smart move, guys. And I imagine, okay, Haynes is getting a snack. I haven't heard from Twitchy in a bit. I don't know if that's because he's like probably walking now instead of on his commute, I'm guessing. Maybe, who knows. But maybe we'll hear from him again in a minute. Maybe he'll chime in on this. But no. Oh, do you see the problem we have right here? Wait. Is that just the planet blocking? It couldn't be the planet blocking, right? Let's scroll out. Oh, it is. It is. We're on... Oh, yeah. Yeah. That would be the planet. Blocking our radio communication? Maybe? No. Because I could see Duna right there. I could see it. There's a direct line to that. Or are we just so freaking far from anything that we can't establish communication? I think that's it. I think Duna is too far from Kerbin. We should be able to relay to Duna, then to Eve, then to Kerbin, but I don't know. There's one of those things that aren't... We're too far. We're too far. For these... for all of our radio communication. Dang, I should have sent a bigger satellite up here. Well, let's warp. Okay, can we just... Okay, I'm just going to time warp until maybe we can get some probe control. Maybe? Ooh, there's probe control. Are we still in a good enough position to... Oh, perfect. Actually, it's even better. So, yes, now we're moving around to a retrograde. Now that we have probe control, signals are getting through. Commands are making it. Barely. Oh, maybe the satellite around Duna was on the other side of Duna. That was probably it. Duna was probably in the way. Obviously not Dress. Alright, so we want to bring this down. Well, we want our periaps to be down around 300, I think. Or just a little lower than 300, maybe? Oh, no, actually we want to leave it up around between 7 and 600 so we can get the high resolution scans done. Seriously tempted to I am seriously tempted to leave the lander connected while we do the high resolution scans, so we'll have access to its fuel. To taking us down into the lower orbit. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, there's no reason to release the lander until we get the scans done. We don't have a mission to land. We have a mission to get some scans. So, like I said, that's the priority mission here. Which means we need to actually start some scanning. I believe this is our high... Okay, scan. That should give us our high altitude resolution things, I think. I just gotta keep an eye on our power electrical charge here. As long as we're not losing electrical charge, we can just keep pumping out the scans here. Let's see what else. Maybe this. I don't think we can do the visual scan from this distance, but we'll start it and try it. We'll try to start it. We will also start the radar scan. I don't know that that's something we need, but alright, and then we will start the... Yep, still plenty of power. Start the multispectral and the resource scan too. Okay, now we're actually using up power. Now we are actually using up some of our power. Yeah, there's not much I can do about that. So maybe we need to shut down a couple scans. We don't need this going at this altitude. So let's stop the resource scan. And now we're just losing the tiniest amount. So I'm pretty sure the visual's not doing anything up here. So let's stop that. There we go. Now we're positive energy. Even though this is negative, we're at positive energy. Alright, but you can see a scan is actually happening. And if we open... Oop, not that. I want the big map. I want to see the big map. There we go. We want to switch to Derez. There we go. High altitude. 5.5%. Nothing else is happening at the moment. So, that being said, we have a maneuver in 296 days. Okay, so we don't got to worry about that. All right, so I think it's safe to go a few warp around the planet a few times. Just get some scan happening. And then slow back down. Let's actually open this back up and refresh that. So we can see what's going on. That's looking pretty good. We're getting scans. Scans is happening. Only our high resolution altitude though. And that's fine. Because this is the one that requires you to be at 700K. Ish. All the rest can happen at lower altitudes. This one, you have to be between 600 and 700 for it to happen. So, we're going to let it happen to the point where we're going to get the mission done. And then we're going to move down and do the rest. Right? It seems like the smart thing to do. And our high resolution of Ike still isn't happening because... Oh, I know why. We never did up the altitude on that one. So while this one is doing its scan, while it's completing all that, let's jump to the tracking station, jump over to Ike, and see if we now have probe control of that one so we can raise its altitude to 700. And complete that mission before it runs out of time. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Things are happening. Let's go to the Ike relay. Let's fly it real quick. We got to get this thing up to a proper altitude. Yeah, that's all we need to do here. Get this thing up. Of course, we have no probe control. Oh, that's right. This is the one that... I need to be able to stop this scan so that we can actually have some power here. Because it is attempting to scan, even though... Like, I have no way to stop it. I mean, it's getting all the sun it can possibly get. I just really want to stop the scan, but I don't know if I can. Yeah, not sure here. Like, I was able to stop it before. I don't know how. Yeah, well, let me save this one. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how I managed to do that the last time. Maybe it just did it by itself from okay. Anyway, back to Space Center, I guess. Can't do anything with it. Until it gets enough power that I can communicate with it. And while that radar scan things out, I don't know if we can. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that one done. Okay. That's no good. It makes me sad. Love the loading screen. Okay, back. Got a sandwich. Good morning. Did I miss any booms? No booms yet. No booms yet. Let's see here. Tracking station. Trying to think here. We're just waiting on a maneuver. But we got to get some scans done while it's happening. I don't know what I'm going to do with that Ike scan, man. That's crazy. It should just... You would think that when it runs out of power, like, it would shut down and, like, stop trying to draw power from that, but it doesn't. It just keeps going. For now. And like I said, I've had it work in the past. Maybe it was just a fluke. Anyway, back to Drez. No, let's finish up this Drez stuff then, I guess. I was just going to ignore Ike for now. That might be a fail because of power issues. It may end up ultimately being a fail anyway. I'm not going to concern myself with it. We don't need the science. We are okay on money now, too. And missions are all in space. Most of our expensive launches are actually already in space, so that we need to worry about in the immediate future. So really all there is to do is here wait until we have enough of the high altitude scan here that we can move on to the... And it looks like... Yeah, it looks like if we just keep... Yeah, let's bring... Alright, well, let's also bring this... Let's keep that open so I can keep an eye on that. Because I need to know when that's going to happen. But it looks like if we just keep letting it go, it's going to do a pretty good surface trace all the way around. Let's just let it go around until I'm pretty sure that we have enough of our high altitude here to get our mission done. This is only taking a few days, so that's not bad. And I'm just kind of watching and letting it do its thing. Letting it make sure go all the way around to get to... That should be good. 92 point something %. Let's update that. Alright, we got a couple little... I see, we got little patches that got missed. The first pass. So we're going to have to make a second pass probably to get those. Alright, let's get it up to a good warp speed here. 1,000. Let's go 10,000. Get it done. Get it done. Looks like we'll be shaving off a little of those shaded areas as we go. Guess I could just keep an eye on it right here. We only need to get to 95%. Oh, there it is. We are 97. I'm going to let it go a little bit more. Maybe we can get 99. There it is. 99. I'm okay with that. Do we have any more? We have a couple little tiny bits of shady spot down on the surface, and I don't care. Yes, that's right. I do not care. We are going to drop our altitude down now and finish all of our and start all of our other scans, which should be down below 300, I believe. As long as we are around 300, everything else should happen. So let's drop this down to 300. Or just less than 300, maybe? There we go. Doing good. Let's warp around, see if we have communications when we get to the other side. We should also... Well, I think most of those scans are actually a lot of those scans are started. But what we can do is we don't need this one active anymore. We can analyze that data and transmit it. We'll do that. But we'll stop the scan now. Did we not transmit it? Is it... Okay. Oh. Not enough charge to transmit it? Ooh. Oh, we are a little low on power, aren't we? Here. We're getting... Okay, well, let's just let it charge up, I guess. Oh, maybe we should turn our SAS back on, too. Go retrograde. We lost power for a minute, so it shut all the systems down. Oh, okay. But it looks like we're okay now. Yeah, we're okay. Getting power again. Let's pin that so we can see that. There we go. I shut down the high altitude scan, I think. Let's bring our apoaps down to around 300, or a little less than 300 now. It was actually this was a smart idea keeping the lander attached, I think, and using its fuel. This is actually working out very well. Less than 300. There we go. There we go. Okay, so, and also now that the big expensive power-wise scan is complete, we can actually start this one again. Start the visual scan, and then that is just about the level of power that we have. If I start another scan, I think we're going to be in the negative power. Or, well, we'll have positive consumption. Yeah, I guess that's the way it thinks about it, or it shows it to you. Okay, that one's already operating. The only one that's not operating is the resource scanner. Yeah, and that's expensive. That's expensive to run. Ooh, that takes a lot of power. Okay, so we're going to have to hold off on the resource scan for now, just to be sure that we do not run out of power and lose control of this thing. Because that would be not good. Now, it would be great if I could, like, get it to... and do a radial. Get it to face all these panels more towards the sun. Because then we would have better input. Oh yeah, look at that. Much better input. Because these panels are okay, but these ones are our main powerhouses right here. These big round ones. And if we get those facing the sun better, we'll have a much better time. And then bring that around this way. Okay, and I'm going to let that charge up for a bit, but we're going to go back to our map, open up our big thing here, and then kind of keep an eye on these. I want to make sure these are all now going up, and they seem to be. So moving my time warp up again so that we can go around a few times. We're back to full power. I'm seriously tempted to turn on the resource scan now. If we look, that's happening, that's happening, that's happening, that's happening, that's happening, that's happening. Okay. Resource high resolution's not happening. And that is because we don't have that one thing operating. And that one thing is the resource scanner, but it was being pretty power consumptive a minute ago. So let's start it. And see if we get any change in our charge level now. Now that we're actually got the panels facing the sun, I think we're okay. Yeah, seems like it. Seems like we're good there. Seems like we are okay there. Alright, so that should get all those scans happening now. Now, here's the thing. Now that we are actually in an altitude that should allow us to complete all the lower altitude scans, the higher altitude scan is done, we could drain the fuel from here, put it in here, and then go ahead and send the lander down. And I just want to verify that we are, in fact, getting all of the scans. And we're not running out of power. So let's just warp ahead a little bit, see if A, we run out of power. No, we're not running out of power. That's good. And B, if all these are now going up. And they are B, all now going up. So A and B are true. Therefore, we can do what I just said, which was to... Can I not do that from here? Is this disabled again? In? Oh, we don't have control right now. I'm like, why is it not doing what I wanted to do? Because we don't actually have control at the moment. So I gotta wait for probe control. Well, I guess we just warp till we get some probe control, right? It should come back eventually. There it is. And then now we can do... We can drain out the satellite's fuel. Because it doesn't need any more fuel. It don't need it. Yeah. Because it's in an orbit that's going to be able to complete its mission. Right? And 79... Okay, yeah. It's in an orbit that can complete its mission. We verified that all of the things are going up. So, Twitchy! I know that you had been debating on... love the loading screen. I have no idea how to stop it. You had been debating on what were the proper altitudes to get these scans. And the answer is 600 to 700 for the high altitude. And there's only one that needs that. All of the rest can happen in the 200 to 300 range. So as long as you're lower than 300, higher than 200, all of the rest of the scans will happen. So there's your two ranges that you need for 100% scannage. Or altitudes, I should say. So if you come in and park at 650, get the high altitude, then drop it down to 250 and get all the other ones. That's another way to look at it. Okay, but now that we are in an altitude that's going to happen, we can detach this finally, undock. It's safe. It's safe to do this. Why is this extended, though? We don't need... Oh, no, that one, that's the radar scan. Okay. It's this one over here that's the SAR scan. So, I guess SAR? Sonar? Would it be so? I don't know. Sound? Anyway. It's fine. It's going to complete its mission. We need to switch over to the other vehicle, though. There we go. Now... I have absolutely no idea if this is going to work. I did not put any thought or planning into whether this is going to actually land. I just sent it and hoped that it would land. So we're going to find out real soon. Okay, so let's activate this engine. Wait, can we not activate this engine? We have probe control. Or is it activated? No, it's not activated. Do I need to... Why can't I... Do I not actually have enough control here? Full probe control. It says I have full probe control. Why can't I turn... Why... Electrical charge. It's not an issue. We are using electrical. Hibernation. What's going on here? I don't have any control of this. This is weird. I have no control of this either. Okay, what is going on here? Oh, I'm in warp. I didn't realize I was in warp the whole time. I was like, why can't I do anything? No, that'd be why. Okay, and now we are out of rate of communication again. Great. Well, that's okay. It's okay. I guess we do need to bring our warp back up until we get to a point where we have control again. Oh, this is not boding well, though. Oh my God! Look at this communication line. Oh, it's so. Oh my God! What do we send? Oh, we're directly to. We don't have a satellite in Duna orbit that's strong enough to relay. Solar Comsat 1 is over there. Yeah, we just unfortunate lineup right now of antennas. I don't know if this is the best. This is probably not the best time to do this, guys. This is really not the best time to do this. We need to land on the light side. I don't know. Yeah, prepare for booms, I guess. Be prepared for booms, because I think that's what we're gonna get here. Now that I got control again, I can activate that engine. If I go full thrust right now, am I gonna run into that? Doesn't look like it. We're okay. Alright, so let's look here. We need to land over here somewhere on this side. So I think we want to warp up to about here. Hopefully we'll be able to maintain some control at that area, or get some control. Okay, we got control. Let's see if we can't bring our. Oh yeah, that works good. I get, guys, if I actually pull this off, this will be my first landing on Dres ever. Just to let you guys know about all that. Oh no, I had to pop out. What's the comms issue? Yes, this is the Dres mission. The comms issue is just distance. Distance. That is the comms issue. Oh, well, that's okay. I'm scrolling out in the wrong window there. Yeah, as you can see, we are pretty far from. We're far from voice. Hang on, let me go find my voice for a second. There we go. I think I found it. We are deep in space, far from Kerbal. There's apparently the satellite in orbit of Eve and Duna are not as strong as just direct communication with Kerbin at the moment. Though I think if that line gets interrupted, we should be able to do some bouncing. I don't know, but for sure, we are coming down, and we're going to come down on this side. And like I said, I hope that we have some probe control when we get there. So we want to reduce that even more. I want to stick with a periapse that's going to not smash us into the surface for now, just in case we don't have control when we get to about here. Let's do it. Warp. Let's do it. I mean, if we boom, we boom. Like I said, I don't have a high expectation for landing this thing. This was it's kind of a hail, or kind of a what was what do they call that? Hail Mary? Yeah, something like that. Okay, communication's still okay-ish. Let's assume that we're going to have communication for now. Yeah. No. Communication. Probe control. No probe control. No probe control. It just went out. It just as I was about to hit the thrusters. Well, I guess it's good that I didn't get the chance to hit the thrusters and then lose control after I hit those thrusters. So I don't know what the... I think... I'd like to know why we are not... Or I'd like to know what is actually giving us control when we do get it. Because, yeah, I need to go figure that out. I mean, surely there's like something. We're not going to get it, are we? I was hoping to land on this time through. I don't think it's going to happen. Let's hope that 8,000 meters is high enough to not hit anything. Anything. Yeah, let's just go with that. I don't know. 8 kilometers is pretty low. I mean, it feels like we're gonna hit a mountain or something, potentially. It's a possibility. I mean, and if I manage to get probe control like right now, I would totally make the landing attempt. But I don't think we are. I don't think we are. I'm just gonna continuing at this warp. Okay, now we're moving away from the surface. We're safe. We're safe. Okay, well this orbit is safe at least for now. Until we can get control again. Hopefully when we come around the next time, we're going to have some probe control. Let's just get up there. I think it'll slow down automatically when we get a certain distance. Oh, it totally didn't slow down there. Okay. Okay. Now, no probe control again. We had it for a second. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll warp around, and in one of these times when we end up on this side of the planet, we'll have control. Okay, we have control. Now I want to be closer though. I want to be like right here. Now we're gonna still have control when we get... No. See, that would have been bad. Okay, warp here. Let's go around again. Let's try this one more time. We'll just keep trying. I mean, at some point we'll have probe control, right? At the right time. It's not quite there. Can I... Maybe if we just go a little further? Yeah, I don't know what's given... I should go investigate on what's actually doing the relaying here. Yeah, it's still not happening. We're getting further away, too. Like, right? Yeah, I mean, probably. Oh, man, we gotta get this guy down so we can get on to the main mission. We gotta get that rendezvous. I guess this isn't important. Wait. This is not important, guys. What am I doing? This is not the primary mission. Primary mission is up here. Primary mission complete. Get the heck out of here. We can land this later. That's not what we're doing today. That's not the main goal of the day. Right? Let's go to the space. I know you guys wanted me to see it blow up on the surface of Dres. Don't worry. We'll come back to it before the end of the video and maybe make that attempt. But the main thing here is to get our Indigo Voyage back. So let's do that. Let's get back on track, basically. Back on track. Indigo Voyage. I'm sure we've got some science to transmit. Okay. Just do that first. Transmit science. Okay. While that's happening, how close are we to our maneuver? We're still 267 days out. So I think it's safe to warp to that. I'm just gonna do it. Science has been transmitted. Probably stop and transmit another package of science mid-warp here too. Because it's probably ready again. It is. Transmit science. And then continue the warp. I guess. Oh wow, cool. We can just watch the science go up. And here comes the science again. Transmit science. Continue the warp. 90 days left. Oh. Yeah, we're going to have enough. Oh, by the time these guys make it back to Kerbin, we should have enough science to unlock everything, I hope. And the warp's almost done, so we'll stop that. Transmit science one more time. Now it's time to review this data because we've really cleaned out data. We should be able to add some back in. Wow, did that just pretty much fill it back up? Yeah, we're pretty full again. Okay, works. 3 days till maneuver, so let's just get up to that maneuver now. Okay, now we're slowing down. We're coming home, Kerbin. We're coming home. After 7 long years. Actually, I think it's longer than that even. That they've been up here. There's probably a way for me to tell you exactly how long. Ooh, you just got into Project Zomboid. Isn't that a 2D'er though? I mean, it's not really my thing. I have to take a look at it because a lot of my friends play it. What other games you guys play? Yeah, Ostrich not included. Minecraft, definitely. Yeah, yep, those are definitely on my list. Because interrupt, we can guess on the return time. Ooh, hey, Dark, how's it going? I just see that you joined. Welcome. I've never seen proof of it. It's a friction designed to distract you from what's really happening. Yes. Let's hope that he lands in the big canyon. Yes, maybe. Don't worry, we'll get back to that. We will get back to that. There will be a boom. There will be a boom, probably. Yes, delete and close. Yes, we're at the thing. Sorry. All right, I was just catching up on chat there real quick. Let's get on maneuver. I'm not too concerned about the details of this maneuver. We've just got to get our intercept to Kerbin. So it doesn't have to be super precise. That's right, I got the engines turned down for precision mode. Forgot. Let's just execute the maneuver as it is, and then we'll see where we're at. Oh, hey. I don't think we need to do anything else. And what we want is to be in a higher orbit. I don't know if I'll be able to execute this or not. Shows we have enough delta so far. Let me finish the maneuver here. There we go. That is not what I want. You know what? Let's just forget about that for a second. Let's just get into orbit. Let's just make it an orbit and then we'll figure out the rest from there. If we can get into orbit, we're back into orbit, then we can, we can meet up somehow. We want to do that around Minmus, but that might be a little harder. We might have to make a couple orbits around and then, meet up in Minmus. Or we might end up joining the Gemini in some kind of high Kerbin orbit. I don't know. But I really did want to do it around Minmus so we could get an extra mission done. But you know, it is what it is. But there we go. We're coming back. We are coming back. We have a maneuver set. We could just warp to that. 184 days away. I don't believe we have anything else that matters at this point that we need to worry about. Hey, look! Dres scans are complete. That one's done now. Yay. Still got high altitude and high resolution, or high altitude. Yeah, Ike. We still got problems around Ike. So I'm thinking we're going to take a quick look at it. All right, take a quick look at Ike just to see if maybe there's some chance that some strange chance that we have. Let's Gilly. Why are we? Okay, no. I went to the wrong place. I want to be here. Here's where I want to be. Duna. Ike. Satellite. Switch to. There we go. All right, let's take a quick look at this. See if, like I said, there was a time when this just automatically turned off for me once, and I was able to regain control of this vessel. That's not happening right now, unfortunately, because I don't have any way to disable or turn this off. And any power that this gets immediately gets drained into that, unfortunately. For now. Man, there's just nothing I can do with it. Okay. It was worth a check. It was worth a check, right? Back to the tracking center. We'll switch back over to the Voyage, to the Indigo Voyage. Let me check on what's going on here. I play Roblox. I got problems with Roblox, but I mean, they're all corporate, and it has to do with the people that run it, not necessarily the game itself. Space Flight Sim, that sounds cool. Some other space games, KFC of course, KSP of course. Animal Crossing, never heard of that. And cat games, never heard of that either. I've heard a lot of those things. Space Sim, should check it out, definitely. You know what I've been getting into a lot lately? A lot is a scrap mechanic. Oh my god, it's so fun. The only problem is it's such a physics engine that it actually overheats my CPU. So I need to clean my computer out, because when I play scrap mechanic, it tends to crash my system, which is not good. It overheats it. I'm pretty sure that's what the problem is. It's been a while since I've blown it out. Either that, or my system's just at that age where any minute now it's going to go, because it kind of is at that age. And I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about that. We need to find Indigo. Where are you at, Indigo? I had you a minute ago. Where'd it go? I got too many missions on the go here. Well, it's before Project Jester. Why do I not see it on my list? Oh, wow, it's way up there. Man, this was launched a long time ago. I was looking way lower on the list than I needed to. But yeah, I have been having a ton of fun with scrap mechanics, so I'm expecting to maybe do a series on a playthrough of that sometime in the future. I'm kind of waiting for the next big update so I can, have some kind of fresh content to explore. But yeah, scrap mechanic, big into that right now. I also like Space Engineers, although I haven't been keeping up with it lately because, yeah, there's a lot to keep up with, and I just don't have anything I really want to do in Space Engineers at the moment. They've gone with that war stuff, so they're trying to make it PvP capable, and I just don't care about that. I think it was good without that. Or I think they're focusing in the wrong direction, I should say. But that's just me. Alright, so we could probably just go ahead and warp up before we warp. Do we want to transmit the little bit of science we got? Yeah, let's do it, since we're about to go into a warp. But, yeah, we should be seeing our... Should be seeing Kerbin come into view soon. Somewhere. Oh, there she comes. Right there, I think. Is that it? Seems like it's getting closer. It's kind of... Yeah, that's... I'm pretty sure that's it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, here it comes. Here it comes. Woo! Woof. Retrograde. We're back! We're home! These guys are so ready to exchange with the replacement crew. So ready. Alright, let's bring up our other engines. Activate engine. What did I do the first time there? Oh, I removed it from symmetry. Whoops. Nah, don't matter. Let's go get us into some kind of an orbit. That'll do. Let's bring it down a little bit more. Okay, kill that. Now, how do we... I need to match up our... Where is it crossing at? Right there. Something like that. Just gonna warp to that maneuver. I don't need the maneuver itself. I just need the location of the maneuver to kind of. Okay, and then we needed to go. What was it? Normal. It's Santa normal. Need to go all the way around the other way. Well, I don't know what you're doing. They're trying to fight me. I had it on retrograde, and I don't need it on retrograde right now. I can't wait till we have a better pilot on here and we can actually get some more maneuver stuff. Major Tom will be able to deal with all this. Okay, so now we need to start bringing our thrust up. Follow normal until we get into approximately a Minmus orbit. I would really love to be around Minmus when this happens, but if we don't get a Minmus orbit, it's not a big deal. We'll just rendezvous wherever we end up. Ooh, I was getting Minmus interceptions, wasn't I? A little bit. Okay, I think I made it better, but I don't think I can make it any better from where I'm currently at. Should I? Does this make it better? Oh, helps if I hit the right key. We still leveling with it? Yes. Oop. Oh, so close. There was an intercept there. Yeah, it's as good as I'm going to get right where I'm at. Now, let's see. Set this as target. Set as target. That's good. Now we should just be able to do a little bit of retrograde or prograde to make that intercept happen. Right where we're at. I think. Ooh! There it is. Oh, that's good enough. Alright, let's just, we don't have a maneuver or anything. Let's just warp up to our apoaps there. So at this point, we have no missions. I mean, we do have some missions that we gotta finish up, but we've got nothing to specifically that we need to focus on at the moment. Okay, that's interesting. So was that going to be an additional orbit to get that intercept? Is that what I see going on here? Because when this gets to here, I'm going to be all the way over here. Kind of looks like it, huh? Kind of looks like it, huh? Alright, so warp here. Just keep going around. Clearly that was not on this orbit. Oh, it's just interesting. It just moved. Maybe it is on this orbit. Doesn't seem like it. So that's a problem I really have with the you know, where it's showing you because it showed me having an intercept. If I probably would have like looked at it closely, it probably would have been like in 15 years you have an intercept. No, but yeah, that is totally not what I wanted to happen. So next time around, we're not going to be in the right position still. Okay, and then this is all weird. Now it's like actually following me around the loop, which makes no sense. And then now I've got it. Now it's flashing again. Dang it. Let me get past my periaps a little bit, see if it stops flashing. Nope, no, it's still flashing. So see, I don't get these little marker things that they're doing here. It just doesn't make any sense. Let me see what's going on in chat while I'm just watching this. Holy Kerbal, yes. yes. Thank you for hitting the like button if you have. Oh, fair warning, you never cleared the canyon without. I've never cleared a canyon without rockets. The call will roll over the back flipper. Roll over to the backflip. Nice. Oh, good. Big moment. The return of the Indigo Voyage. Yes. It was a big moment, but now we have an issue meeting up with Minmus. I don't get. Okay. See, this doesn't make much sense to me. Like, it shows me the intercepts, but then they move. Okay, so if we add a maneuver there. Nothing. See, just, I don't know, whatever. Kill it. See, it feels like this should almost be an intercept, but it's going to be there by the time I get around to here. It's so weird. I mean, that almost feels like I should be getting there. But like when I go to here, then it's gonna like speed way up and I'm gonna end up down here. I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna go down to the periaps and then we're gonna make an adjustment and we're gonna make this intercept happen. That's for sure. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna bring my apoaps way down close to Minmus and then it'll happen. It'll happen. So adding a maneuver here. And then That doesn't need to be adjusted any. So I don't get it. It doesn't seem to be helping. Okay, wait. What if I then do that? No, come on. Here, give me that maneuver. What if I then do? Ooh. Okay. That's something. Is it an actual encounter? Is it an actual encounter? It is. Okay, let's warp to that and do it. I'm just trying to get things done at this point. I'm not even concerned about time limits and missions anymore. I just want the main thing that we have been working on for months to happen. Rendezvous at Minmus. Come on. Please? Please? Actually, really doesn't matter what kind of orbit I make, just as long as I make an orbit. Why am I not getting a... I wasn't getting the ability to click there. Alright, kill that. I'm done with that. There we go. Warp here. Minmus, here we come. And then we just, once we get this into an orbit, we just got to get the Gemini out here and match its orbit. Oy, 2 days. Okay, still warping. Lots of warping going on here. Let me check on chat real quick. Okay. Fair warning, it never cleared. Okay, I will call the rover the backflipper. Yeah, it's going to be manned. Oh. Manned rover. Interesting. Retrograde. Where are you at, Minmus? I know I'm around. Oh, there it is. Right there. There she is. There's the green ball of mint. The minty ball. Come on, give me an orbit. Give me an orbit. Oh, there it is. There's an orbit. Oh, that'll work. We're in orbit of Minmus. It's a high orbit. It's fine. Now, the Gemini Voyage has returned to Minmus. That is awesome. Let us review data, sure. Data back up to a good amount. Also transmit science. We'll just do that. May as well. We got 500. It's maxed out right now. Okay, so I'm just going to warp a little bit to finish this transmission. And then we're going to go spend that science points. Because we haven't been back to the Space Center like all day. All day. We have hardly been at the Space Center. We have not built anything today. We have just been operating missions that are currently on the go. And I'm a little sad about that Ike satellite. I really hope I can. I'm really hoping it'll spontaneously fix itself like it did once before. Well, and we had a moon mission that did a similar thing that just spontaneously fixed itself from a power issue. What did I come over here for? Oh, yeah. No. Spend science points. That's what I did. Look at all these science points. Actually, we are not... I don't think we do have enough to unlock everything today. But ion propulsion, something I wanted to get. The large, very heavy rockets, definitely need to get that. Definitely want to get that giant tank. Not that that matters too much. Some connection points, not... I'd probably be more interested in the aerodynamics and the aerospace tech, because this will allow us to make an SSTO if we want to in the near future. And then we want to probably get the... again, if we're going to make an SSTO, we probably want this stuff. And then that's going to run us out of science. There we go. We got, what? 1, 2, 2. Only 2 to unlock. So we only need 1,100 more science, and then we will have the entire check tree unlocked. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. We won't have all the parts purchased. We'll still have to spend some money if we want to use any of that new stuff. What? Okay, wait. Wait, what? Is that... Does that mean we have 15 million? I think we got a lot of money, guys. Where did we get all this money from? Was it the scan missions? That's a lot of money. Right? Am I reading that right? There's a K there. There's not normally a K there. So that's like 15 million, not 15,000. It's 15 million. I think we're okay for money. Yeah, I'm gonna leave there. Okay, we can do whatever we want in the future. We build that. We could build that space casino that Twitchy's always talking about. Beat him to it. Okay, gosh. It's gonna be manned. It just did a backflip over a moonstone. Nice. Backflip over a rock is hype. Okay, so I think the only other thing to do is just jump over to the Gemini and make the rendezvous. Right? Let's see. What are we doing on time? We got 15 minutes in the normal for the normal schedule. That should probably be more than enough to make this happen. I think. But let's go find the Gemini ship and fly it. We have the replacement crew on here. They have their little return shuttle that is got the 2 primary mission components attached to it. Loading screen. Oh gosh, yeah. Ah, there we go. Not too bad. But there it is, the Gemini. With its massive, massive relays. We will not have communication issues once we get this out there. But it needs to get out to Minmus. So set as target, Minmus. And, ooh, that's actually not terrible. Might be able to make this rendezvous right here. Bring this over this way a little bit. Oop, there it was. Oh, that was... What was that? A Mun encounter? Yep. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe? Do I want a Mun encounter? Do I want a Mun bounce? Do I want to Mun bounce? Do I need? I don't need to in any shape or form. Okay. We don't need to. Let's not worry about it. If we don't need to. Yeah, we got 1750 in Delta. And there we go. There's our encounter with Minmus. Alright, do we want to make it... Actually, what I want to do is focus on Minmus and then look and make sure that we're coming in... yeah, not that great. Okay. This is going this way. So we need to come in on the other side. Preferably on the other side. So just a little bit. No? No? Yes? No? Yeah. No? Okay. Might need to turn on the fine adjustment. Okay. That's better, but it's not quite can we just... Let's do a little more precision. Ooh, too much. Right about there. That's close enough. If we make that maneuver, it's close enough. Okay, warp to that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Well, not retrograde. Prograde, probably. Which engines do we have activated? The two big engines. Okay, we've got our skippers are ready. What is that? Oh, what? Wait. What's that? Do you see that? Is that a comet? Wait. What is that? It's not on my screen. I tried to wipe it off on my screen because I thought it was a smudge. But whatever it is way over there is actually something. It looks like a comet. I've never seen a comet while I was in space. That is cool. That's really cool. Now this fuzz over here is definitely on my monitor. You can't see me, but I'm trying to wipe it off. It is coming off. But that is a comet over there. I think so. I can't explain it any other way. And I'm totally like forgetting my maneuver. Oof. It's a good thing. Yeah, I've fired a little late there, but we're okay. Because I was so kind of distracted by that little smudge. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a comet. We probably want to try to stay on the blue dot to get this maneuver basically correct. And that's close enough. No, it's not. Prograde, just... Oof. I'm going to call that good. And then we're going to go to about right here. And get into an orbit of Minmus. This thing should not have any power issues because it has a bunch of RTGs up in here. Yeah, definitely no problem with electrical charge at the moment. And it has some massive solar panels that it can be extended as well. If need be. Primarily for when we are doing mining and refining. So... Oof, this is going to be interesting. Let's go out of maneuver here. We're going to go this way a lot and this way. Oop, nope. Yeah. You know what? Let's not try to even maneuver this. Let's go to right here. This is not going to be the best. This is not going to be the easiest meetup, but we're going to make it happen. And we want to go retrograde because we want to get into an orbit of Minmus. Ooh, yes, comet. Yes, confirmed. So it's a guy. It was fine. Monarch, mono life, and maybe other stuff. Yep. Gotta find the good stuff on the Mon. Alright, so let's just make this orbit happen real quick. Is it gonna happen? There we go. Now, is it this way I want to go? Yes. So we want to head normal. Let's just kill that. I'm just going to start, as soon as I get over to normal, I'm going to start burning so I can try to match this inclination of the ship over here. Actually, that's not too bad. Ooh, did it. Wow. That happened fast. That happened real fast. Okay. And then probably want to warp up to the periaps again and then get us back into an actual orbit again, since that put us into non-orbit. Not an orbit. What is it when you're exiting instead of orbiting? Ooh, wow. Those thrusters really they're effective around Minmus, that's for sure. But we are now orbiting in the same direction and pretty close to the same plane as the Indigo Voyage, which should make this next thing not too bad. But what? Really? Yeah, I can imagine a cat spelling that, doing that. I mean, our cats help with our video gaming all the time. Oh, I should probably set this as target now so we can. Yay! Still laughing at the fudge cat. Oh gosh, too funny. Okay. So we could probably get our inclination even better, but that's not super important. What we want to do is get our targets here closer together. That is not helping. Maybe, yeah, we do want to like actually get up to the descending node and match. Whoop. Get up to the descending node and match the orbit. Descending node. Which way would that be? That would be normal? Yes. So we're going to go normal. Don't need the maneuver, but I just needed to know which direction to go when we get to there. And then we're going to warp right up to the closer we are to the actual node, the better before I start doing any thrust. But yeah, I want to match this inclination as closely as possible so that we can eliminate that as a variable. There we go. I overdid it just a hair, but it's good enough. All right, so then add a maneuver here, and we will try to line up our... Whoa, new... We want to line up something. There's the oranges. And they... Well, now here's the question. Would I be better off doing it on the next orbit around? Yes. It does seem so. And in fact... There's the intercept I'm looking for. 9.1 kilometers. That's close enough. I think we can go ahead and warp to that maneuver and do it. Yep, let's do this. We're getting closer, guys. Getting closer. If this does not count for our Explore Minmus mission, I'm gonna be sending an angry email off to Klein. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Exiting equals escape. Okay, we were escaping. We did not want to escape. All right, getting up to that. Come on, get up to that maneuver. Go, and what is the maneuver? Is it retrograde or prograde? It's retrograde. Oh, it is a tiny maneuver. Maybe I should turn down the thrusters. Make sure they match. 25 and 25. There we go. Yeah, it's a good thing I did. And now I'm using the lowest thruster setting with that lower thrust. And that is still almost too much. Alright, that's good enough. 28, 16, 4. That's better than my original maneuver. Okay, so we're good. We're good with that. But that's going to be on the next orbit? Yes. So we can go all the way around. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm headed that direction. I want to go to here. Warp here. There we go. And then we're going to kind of pass near. But then we're going to go up, and then he's going to go and then, yeah, the Indigo is going to go under us, then come back and meet up here. Where are you at? Where are we at? Oh, we're not that close yet. Okay, let's get right up to here. We were not that close. Now, here's a question, guys. Do we, okay, we're already at the 2-hour mark. We are definitely going to get this dock done before we end the stream. Because we have to disassemble this vehicle and then reassemble it with the into the Indigo Voyage. So, there's our destination right there. So let's switch this to target now. Let's go in, yeah, we're going retrograde. We could even go right. Can we refocus here? Okay, there we go. As I say, if you double click right on the ship, you should be able to refocus on it, and you can. That is the case. So if I go right up to about here, maybe. Oh, actually, this is my line. Right up to there. Just get a little closer yet. Yeah, and our relative velocity is extremely low at the moment, so won't be nothing to cancel that. And it's probably good that we are currently using the lower thruster settings. So we're just going to cancel this off, and then I'm going to go pro target. And give it a good thrust when we get around there. But we're close. We're close. Yeah, this should not be a problem. Now, I just realized I'm not 100% sure I've got enough fuel. I'm not sure I have enough fuel to land on Minmus after all this, but I hope so. Because we need to land on Minmus to refuel. I mean, if I have to send a fuel tank up there just to give it enough fuel to land, I suppose that's okay. But that's not going to be a today mission for sure. Let's give it a quick burst of full throttle. Let's go like at least 30 kilometers towards target. Now we'll switch back to retrograde and use a little physics warp here. Just make this happen a little faster. Now I'm going to use a little regular warp to get us in close to the target before I fire up and cancel that off again. Okay, getting closer. Definitely moving towards the target. Now here's where I kind of make some adjustments to kind of change my direct trajectory a bit. By doing a little of this and pushing my retrograde marker over towards the target. There we go. We're still moving at 25 kilometers. I want to probably go back to retrograde. And we're getting pretty close. We should be able to see him here in a minute. Not quite. I don't think... Oh. Yep, there it goes. It was a little stutter there as it loaded in. Okay, so I'm just gonna get us closer a little faster there. Okay. Let it come on in. Come on in. Oh, we're so close, guys. Look at this. The meetup is happening after all this time. The original crew is going to get their relief. And the super crew is going to take over. Slow her down. Alright, we need to come to about a stop. I really do not want to have any relative loss. There we go, 0. Okay. F5. Because this could go not according to plan, and I don't know. Undock. Okay, who do I... Okay, I have control of this. That's good. That's what I wanted. Now, this thing has RCS. I don't know how to use RCS, guys. I almost never use RCS. I know it's like a whole different set of keys. Oh, gosh, I don't know if I'm gonna... Because I'm gonna need it to be able to dock with that, I think. Let's turn RCS on. And what was it? J? J does something. K does something. Okay. Alright, first of all... Okay, let's turn RCS off because we're using like that as our SAS and we don't want to do that. What I need to do is first set our target. There we go. Set as target. That's where we're trying to head. Okay, I can move. That's roll. That's up. That's down. What? Okay. And if I go this way, that's roll. Up and down. What does this do? Oh, do I have the controller in there sideways somehow? Or upside down? I don't know. This is weird. These controls are not what I would expect them to be. So this, okay. I think we're controlling from like a weird position. That's all I can figure out. It's like, because this is, and that's going to make things really difficult. Okay, can I like, what can I control from? I feel like I'm being controlled from this point. I don't remember where I have the thing. It should be mixed in with the RT inside the RTG container. Oh, it probably is. I'm just having a hard time like targeting it. Oh, there it is. Is it? I don't know. I don't know what's in there. I don't remember where I put the controller. Well, there's definitely a controller in it, or I wouldn't be able to maintain control here. It's got to be under those RTGs. Unfortunately, it's not letting me click it. Can I get it right from there? No. That's the reaction wheel. And I think it's under the reaction wheel. If it's in here at all. There's the reaction wheel. Oh, is it under the... there it is. Oh, I had it. Ah. Aha. Control from here. Oh, much better. Oh, man, that was a fiasco. Okay, now rolls actually roll. Okay, good. That would have made things a lot more difficult for me, for real. But now, like, Yeah, I needed something in control that was in line with the thruster. And the thruster is actually activated. It's currently turned down, which is good. Alright. Okay. I'm upside down compared to this. Okay, that's what's up. There we go. That seems like a little more sense to me now. Aha! That's better. Okay. Now the controls at least make a little more sense, so I'll be able to get over where I need to be. Okay, so we're just gonna give it a little I mean, I gotta be like super careful here. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Sorry guys, it's going long. It's going long today. I don't want to draw this out to another stream. To go make some food now, guys. Oh, twitchy. Okay. Yeah, I guess you'll just have to. Still runs while I'm in. Okay. Yeah. Let's just have to wait till you get back then to check out. Okay, so probably want to turn all the way around so that the thing's actually on the right side. Now, if anybody has any suggestions on how to quickly learn to properly control your vessel with RCS, because like I said, I don't even know what the keys do. I know J, K, L. I think I does something, right? Oh, I don't have it turned on. Does I do something? Oh, I don't want it on. I don't want it on. It's like trying to do all kinds of stuff. I don't. I mean, I want to slow down. Okay, I need to know. I need to stop. How do I stop? No, that's not it. Is it L? No. M. M's in the map. How do I go? What's the U? No. K. K's not it. What? I don't know. Wait, do I just? Oh, no. Oh, okay. No. I just want to go backwards. That's not it. I don't know how to use RCS. I have no clue, guys. I have no clue how to use RCS. Like I said, I've never used it in my entire... I always just thought it was crap. And I still think it's crap. Because I just don't get it. WASDQEHN? What? Okay. QEHN? No. QEH and N does things. Okay, I don't get that. Okay, so if RCS, okay, so Q does something? Okay, Q and E they're still just rotate. Okay, so H and N. Ah, that's the forward and back. That's what I need to know. Thank you. H and N are what is important to me. Those are the two keys that I really needed to know. H and N. Thank you. And then all the rest is still going to do their normal thing. Okay, good. Alright, so let's just turn RCS off for now. Let's drift in a little closer again. In fact, we'll just use some time warp to do that. So, theoretically, if we do... We're almost over top now. Alright, so now if I do control from here. Alright. And then we just... First of all, get on target. Or push this to the target. And then we need to... I need to turn the RCS on, and I need to then do H back. H. Come on, come on, come on, come on. So close, so close, so close, so close. Ah. The RCS wasn't enough. Or I was doing it wrong. Okay. I also need to do... Okay. I need an easier way to switch the controls back and forth, because now I need control from here again. Control from here. Retrograde. Sorry, this is going to take a few passes, I think. I don't know. Should I wait for the beginning of the next stream? I don't know. It's questionable. Maybe we'll get the one and then we'll do the other one at the beginning of the next stream. Because yeah, we're going way long. If I can get to one and then... Okay, are we still going? Yeah, we're still going away. Need that to be 0. There we go. Now just give it just enough to go towards it. Now control from here. I think I got an idea. Okay, that's the opposite side. Let's keep going around. Oh, this is not really what I was wanting to do. Other way. Oh, dang it. Okay. This is a weird orientation for me to be trying to mess with this. I should have got it in the position first. But there we go. We're almost there. Okay. Now. Okay. Then we'll switch over to this. Control from here. Well, okay, we'll just go all the way around, I guess. And I need to set this as the target. Okay. Now we're there. I need to roll? Yes. Roll this way. Okay, we're starting to get a line up here. If we get it lined up, and then I think I can use the RCS to finish the guiding it in. Now, if you would just stay right there like that, switch over to this, and then turn on the RCS, and if we do a little H to get that on target. Okay. Shows that we're headed right for it, sort of. A little more H. that. A little of back thrust. They're closing. Alright, turn RCS off now, maybe? Oof. Are we gonna get... Are those panels gonna be in the way? Wait, what's... This is the direction I need to go. Oh, really? I don't know. The RCS does not seem to be helping very much. I mean, like, I don't get it. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. Oh, this is going to be hard. Especially now that I realize those panels are kind of in the way. I might break one of them. Either that or I'm going to have to get out there with an engineer and fix it. So RCS on. Right? And now if I do H, it should push me towards the target again. Yes. Okay, but what I... Okay, there we go. I mean, the rotation's way off. But at this point, I don't even care about that. I just want to get them to freaking magnetize and lock. Okay, these are what are actually allowing me to adjust that. Okay. So it's I, J, K, and L that are giving me the ability to move my thing better. I'm sure that WSAD does stuff too, but it's not ideal at the moment. Okay, so there we go. We got magnetization going. And I don't... Yeah, okay. I was about to say, I don't even care if they don't get, like, locked at the 90 like they're supposed to, because I can adjust that afterwards. And that's going to give me the opportunity to maybe move this solar panel with an engineer. But, where is... Did the rest of it all drift away far? It did. So we'll have to get another rendezvous again with the rest of that stuff. I don't see it. Is that it over there? Oh, there it is, right up there. Okay, it's not that far. But it is now starting to move away from us. So let's just switch over to it real quick. And we'll go target. Oh, it doesn't have a target anymore. Okay. Where's my other ship? Target. That. Yeah, we're only drifting away at 1 kilometer. But that's... Let's just nullify that before we wrap up the stream, guys. But I hope you have enjoyed the stream. We finally did rendezvous at Minmus. Oh! Explore Minmus is done! Yeah. Oh, we lost our... Wow, we failed our scan of Ike. Oh, well. We knew that was going to happen. Not a big deal. We have millions. Where's it at? Millions! It's back at... Can't see that from here. But we have millions, so we're good. I do want to just, like... kill any... Okay, there we go. But we will swap the crew, finish switching, getting the Gemini built into the Indigo. We'll finish combining these at the beginning of the next stream. We did finally do the rendezvous. We did complete the rendezvous mission, which is awesome. Let's jump back to the Space Center now. Like I said, we'll finish this up at the beginning of next stream. I'll try to get a good thumbnail, and we'll finally have something different for our mission for next week. We'll be bringing the crew. We'll be bringing the crew back, and then we'll be sending the Indigo Voyage. Where do we want to send it first? I guess that's something to think about between now and next week. So, leave your comments, leave your suggestions as to where we should go first with the Indigo Voyage. What planetoid or planet body we should go to. Should we go to the farthest one out, work our way down? Go to the farthest one in, work our way out? Randomly pick targets and just go? Yeah, it should be okay. But anyway, leave your suggestions. Where do you want to see me go first? The Indigo Voyage, once the crew swapped over and the Gemini has been combined. But it was a good stream, guys. Sorry, no kabooms. I guess, is there something I can bring down? Maybe I give you a kaboom right at the end? Let's go look at the tracker station. Maybe I got something that's ready to come out of orbit. Nope. No decaying orbits at the moment. What is that, though? Quad retrieval probe? Anyway, guys. Yeah, it looks like there's going to be no kabooms for today. We will definitely have an episode that is nothing but kabooms before we finish up this series. But that's definitely not for today. That's probably towards the end. We're going to do some fireworks rockets and some celebratory stuff. That'll be when the Indigo Voyage finally returns from its mission. But yeah, we've got the monies. We're good. We've got the science. I think we're good to go. We finally mastered this hard mode career. But if you did like this video, don't forget to hit that like button on the way out. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. You want to help out the channel. Ring that bell if you want to know when I'm streaming and when new content is being released. But till then, guys, I will catch you later.